What should people know about Ottawa that maybe they don't know about it?
It's
Lockdown.
Yeah. I mean, there's just so many great people there, that we've gotten to know or who's connected with the team and just outside the rink. There's so many great individuals that, whether it's the foundation that we've gotten to know, like the Children's Hospital that we go to. There's just so many great people that just make you feel like you're part of the community right from day one. And then the training staff, the equipment guys, all the people, within the room, teammates, they just made me feel like I was a part of it for a bunch of years, even though it was my first day. Like they just made me feel like I was part of the community and part of the team. And I love it there. I love playing for, the Sens and the people around, and they're just so passionate. They love our team. They love where we're going, and it's just so much fun. And I love being there.
Would you want to be captain?
Honestly, that'd be pretty cool. It would be a tremendous honor, and whatever happens. And there's a lot of great leaders on our team. So there's a lot of guys that don't get the attention that really make the team tick, and it'd be pretty cool. But a lot of guys deserve that.
Brady, you're gonna be the leader of that team. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. But hey, I'll tell you this, man. Like before you got there, you play in Ottawa in like 07, 08. That place is fucking jamming, dude. Hardcore jamming.
Even the 2016 run, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals when that Pajot scored his fourth goal in overtime.
Yep.
That place,
ridiculous.
They told me, like the staff that was there was, I think, their first or second year, and then they were telling me this. You're like, I've never heard a louder place like ever in my life. I thought I was like, it was over for my ears. It was that place. I thought the roof went off, place erupted, and then it kept going for like 15, 20 minutes. They're all going nuts, all in the hallways going nuts.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think that's what we have a big joke, me and that Batherson, like, it's just one of these days we're going to have black jerseys, white towels, just filling the place.
Hey, I'm telling you.
He's sick too, isn't he?
Oh, unreal guy too.
Is he?
Unreal.
You guys all hang out or what?
Yeah, we on the road, it's we've had some fun times.
Yeah.
So when you're like 6 o'clock down the lobby, the fucking boys are down at 6 o'clock.
Boys playing poker in the lobby, having a couple.
Or you go out, well, you can't do that. But
we couldn't go out.
I know.
We didn't go out. I will say this, like we just didn't.
I get, but you know what I mean. That 6 o'clock in the lobby, the older guys 6 o'clock in the lobby.
Yep.
Everybody goes down there.
Yeah.
Hey,
a lot of guys.
Exactly. What's the story of your first road trip in the NHL and you couldn't get in the bar in Florida?
Oh,
in Florida too?
Florida. I'm still nervous though. It was Fort Lauderdale.
Oh.
It was. It wasn't elbow room because the coaches were there, and we're sitting on the patio, and get there. I just kind of going through the ropes. Like I didn't go check in. I just kind of saw the boys, went through, and so I'm just drinking beers it had to be 2 hours, and we're just sitting there on the patio. All of a sudden, like, all right, I got to go to the restroom, and so I didn't realize when you go to the restroom, you got to go through a bouncer. He's like, ID, please. I'm like, oh, I've been sitting there. He's like, oh, ID. And so, like, I'm Peter Panic. And I'm like, I don't have one.
I lost my wallet.
Yeah. And, like, he, like, stands up, like, stares at me in the face. And this guy's a pretty big guy. And he's like, get out of here. Just like, he might have said something else, but, like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, I've been sitting there. He's like, get the fuck out of here. So, like, there's an ice cream place right next door. So I pull up a chair from the ice cream place. Like, they're legit right next to me, but there's just, like, a rope. So I'm just hanging there. And guys, like, talking to the bouncer. And this guy's ginormous. Like, he would easily kick my ass.
Just
like,
destroy you.
Fuck him.
Just would destroy me. And so, like, he comes over. Like, he calls me back in. And he grabbed, like, the guys are talking to him. And he kind of grabs me. And he's like, all right, I'm going to let you stay. But if I see you again while you're underage, nobody here is going to stop me from getting to you. And I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. I was panicking. I was like, oh, but then like one of my buddies, Ben Harper, who plays Nashville, is like big, tough guy. And he's like, you ain't getting through me. And I was like, oh my God. This is
wow.
great.
Ben Harper.
But the guy didn't say anything. Like he grabbed and he's like, all right. And this guy smelled horrible too.
He's a loser.
He's unbelievable. This guy smelled horrible. And so every time we went to Florida, we'd go to like that same place. I would be shitting my pants.
It's a horrible feeling.
It was just more the
degrading.
It was more the embarrassment for me that I'm sitting by myself, like out there while all the boys are having beers, like laughing, joking around, like Like the things I do just to be sitting there with you guys with no controversy at all. Just hanging.
It's like, come on, bouncer, you fuck. Like, settle down.
Like, of course, and like
Next time you say, I'm spending a G note here. How's that? Can we tell your owner?
But I hate the guys like, oh, I play like in the NHL. Like I hate those. Like, just,
fuck
like,
that.
just,
Say
like,
it, dude. Who cares?
I know.
Just don't say it to police officer when you get pulled over. Don't do that shit.
But the worst is like, say you say it in front of people, and like they're like,
They film
I
you or
don't care. And they're like, I don't care. Like that's I feel like more embarrassing.
I get you 100%. Andy's got to do it all the time. He says he plays for the Blues to get into bars.
Is Eugene Melnick, does he come around the team? I need to know about him. He seems like crazy. Like he's like our kind of guy.
I want him on the goddamn
Cam, we
podcast.
want him on the podcast.
We get all the owners on.
We get the owners.
Yeah,
and we love the crazies too.
love 'em.
We want to get this James Dolan on too from the Rangers right now. That's our guy.
come on,
but
man.
Melnick, man, like he did the interview with like who was the defenseman that he did the interview with?
I
can never
Borowicki.
Boro. And who's
a
actually,
tough
I never even knew who he was. And all of a sudden I started watching him play. He's actually a pretty good player.
yeah,
fucking
he was a
tough.
great guy.
But the owner, is he around?
I've seen him. So he does a charity skate every year, and
Does he skate?
he gets a skate.
He's like Putin.
Yeah, he gets his skates on, helmet. But yeah, no, I've met him a couple times. You know, at our team pictures at that skate. So
A couple times, that's it?
yeah, I think I've met him and like talked to him like 4 or 5 times, and then he's at our games, but he doesn't come down. But he's seen him probably close to 20 times just at our games.
Yeah,
So when he skates with you, you score 8 goals like Putin?
just let him go.
The charity skates just like kids, no sticks, no nets, just skating around, like just like one of those like Sunday skates.
Those are good.